My name is Barbara Fernandez. I'm a speech-language pathologist. I am the CEO and founder of Smarty Ears. We have been in business for over 10 years, creating a variety of technology solutions for speech-language pathologists and families of children with communication disorders. Today, I am so excited to present to you our latest release, which is the Speech-Language Academy. And it's the culmination of 10 years worth of our work. You can sign up for your 7-day trial today. It does not require any credit card. Just put in your name and your email and you can create an account. And right now, I want to show you guys all that you get once you sign up for the Speech Language Academy. These are our current prices that you can start paying after you had your free 7-day trial. But let's go ahead and show you what's really into the Speech Language Academy or the SLA. So this is here my user, Adriana Dantas. She is my best friend from Brazil, and I always like to use her as my speech therapist on my demos. And once you have access, you will see here we have student roster. I can click and see and view all my students. It would be on the admin side, right? We can see the statistics. I have 26 students. All of them are active. We have 12 boys and 11 girls. And this is my list of my students, right? Whenever I'm ready to have and add a new student, I click on Add New Student. And I'm going to go ahead and add another student. So I'm going to type in here. And we're going to select some of his areas of needs. Well, I'm going to leave the goals opened. I'm going to put him as a second grader. It automatically gives him a unique info. This would be his login to log in and access the activities. Our year of birth. And then the gender, his male. And I'm going to click create. Now we get to make Liam's avatar. Pick out a shirt for him, change his eyes, we can change his skin tone if we want to, give him some glasses, change his hair. That's Liam right there. I'm going to create a user. So now Liam has been added onto my system. And to access the activities, we're going to head and go and click Start Session. This takes you to the sessions page, and you can see all of your students here. You can do a session with up to 4 students, and you can just do individual. So I'm going to select Isla, and I'm going to select Liam. I'm going to tap Start, and now you get to see all of the activities that are currently included on the Speech Language Academy. If you are familiar with Smarty Ears, you recognize several of these activities because they come directly from apps that you have been using for 10 years and that we have been improving, modifying, enhancing from customer feedback, from feedbacks that SLPs have been giving us to us over the last 10 years. So none of these activities are brand new activities. They've been proven to be really attractive and interesting for the students. I will show you a few of my favorites. Let's do some in the area of articulation, and then we do some language ones. And I will start showing you my favorite one, which comes from everyone's favorite app, which is Articulated, and it's going to do articulation flashcard. And I'm going to click Start. Now, you will see that each student will have their own phoneme. Let's see, Isla is working on SH.
Shower.
Once I tap, you see it has an audio modeling.
A hot shower.
We have word, phrase, and sentence.
Luke took a hot shower after his sleep. The starfish has 5 arms.
If I click on Liam, I get to pick Liam's goals. So he's working on Z, and if I switch to Isla, you see she's working on SH. I can say she's doing SH initial, and Liam is doing final Z or medial Z. Now, here's my favorite part.
Inches.
If we click here on this blue button, we get to hear the model of the words that are here.
Inches.
Umbrellas. Puzzle.
We can make them bigger. And so kids can actually have a pretty nice visual of the production of these words.
Scissors.
And you will see here, we are tracking data for Liam. Approximate, correct, and incorrect. And for Isla, we're doing the same. So for sugar, it was correct. Then for shark, it was approximate. Then for shrimp, it was incorrect. And you can do multiple trials if you want. And that was your typical articulation flashcards. Now I'll show you something for language. Let's show you adjective remix.
Which one is sweet? Which one is red? Which one is pink?
And for adjective remix, you will see, and pretty much for every single one of these activities, you will see that there are settings where you will notice that the amount of content on each single one of these activities is enormous. So for adjective remix, you can select and turn on specific areas for adjectives like appearance, colors, feelings, and you're targeting all of this in one of these activities, which is really unlike some of these other places and other resources where you have to separately just buy something to work on time. And they would make each one of these a different game. Here, for each of these games, you're sure to be getting a very comprehensive access to activities and resources. And one thing that you'll see here is that
¿Cuál es pesado?
you have language settings. So we have Spanish. There's several activities available in Spanish. I'm going to show you another activity, which is one of my favorite, following directions. And if you see here,
Welcome to following directions, monsters.
You will see that for following directions, this almost could be 27 games inside one game. So even though currently we say that we have 27 games, just within one of the games there's 27 levels, which is pretty remarkable. So I'm going to show you here this one of the levels.
Touch the pink crayon or the pink butterfly. Touch the red fish or the red apple.
I'm going to show you a different level, level 19.
First, touch the small brown pencil. Next, touch the small brown horse.
And I'm going to show you the very complex level, which is level 27.
After you touch the small tree, touch the pink crayon.
And let's move on to another activity. I'm trying to give you guys a really big overview of all that you're getting. We are currently
What category is it
in the process of adding 1 to 2 activities a week. We really just launched a few weeks back with 8 activities, and now we have 27. But these 27 are really not just 27. They are definitely over 50. When you consider that a lot of these have receptive and expressive, and they look slightly different, all the different levels and things that you're targeting within each one of these activities. Not only very dynamic, but very versatile. So for example here,
What category is it in?
and if we touch wrong,
What does it do, or what do we do with it? What parts does it have? Where can we find it?
you can focus on a category,
What
or you can focus on
category is-
function. And then you can also do
What does
expressive.
it do, or what do we do with it?
Where instead of the app tracking how the student is performing, you are tracking as they answer you the question right here with the tracking buttons. Let's take a look at apps for older students, something for social skills, for example. And you can see here we have receptive and we have expressive. We can select some areas, bedroom. Actually, some of the home and school scenarios are my favorite.
Someone picked on you outside on the yard because she thought she could get away with it. What can you do to show confidence?
Turn and run away. Use a confident voice, not too soft, not too loud, and tell the person to stop. Look the person in the eye and don't back away. Be calm and clear when you speak.
So a lot of these will have multiple correct ones. Just teach flexible thinking. So in this case, we have 2 correct answers. Let me show you yet. And by the way, an activity like Social Quest, we're looking at close to 500 different scenarios. If you're looking at something like reading comprehension, you will see that there's 50 stories, and for each of these 50 stories, which is in of itself pretty comprehensive, you will see that we have a variety of different questions. And I've selected here level 4. There's levels 1 through 3, 5. This is the level of complexity of the questions, of the stories. And this is what a level 4 story looks like. All of them have audio. Oops.
Tyler owns a flower shop. She tries to sell her flowers by making sure that she gives.
And once you're done, you can click on quiz.
Who did Harold forget to buy flowers
And
for?
there are a variety of different questions here that the child be answer can check the answer.
What kind?
And I think this kind of gave you an idea. We have activities for social skills, yes, no, articulation, naming, picture identification, WH questions. But what I really want to show you is that all of this has data being tracked on the back end, which is really phenomenal. So first of all, I'm going to go back and show you some of the statistics that you're getting on your caseload. You can see here the majority of my caseload is 2nd and 3rd graders, and my areas of need here. These are my area of needs. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Isla, and let's take a look at what her data looks like. So we click on Progress Report, and you see that just on this demo, I played these 4 different games today. And if I click here on Articulation Flashcard to click in Details, you'll be able to see the details of what it was practiced, that she had all those different trials, and how she performed. And here she is, the sound, position, initial, and medial. If I go back here to a different activity, and all of this can be shared and exported in a really nice format for you to import at a separate place. So if I click here on something like Adjective Remix, I'm going to click on Details, 100% accurate. You see she worked on appearance with 100% colors, touch, and taste, and all the different times that she worked and all the different areas that it was worked on. Isla is doing really good on her adjectives. Finally, I want to show you Library. And what Library is a variety of PDF files for homework. There are hundreds of PDF files that you can download and share with families. That was it for a really nice tutorial. This is our current pricing again. I hope you got a chance to visit speech-language-academy.com by Smarty Years. Once again, my name is Barbara Fernandez. I am a speech-language pathologist, and I'm really proud to share this with you. And I really hope that you take a few minutes now to give it a try.